fiction.
Hey Breakthrough students! So we're going to continue on with our lesson with the elements of fiction, and the second element is setting. But I want you to imagine yourselves in a book or in a movie. So think of Twilight or Harry Potter or Jurassic Park. Walk around in that world. What does it look like? What time is it? What year is it? When did it occur? Okay? And I want you to look up at the sky and look around and say you're in Twilight. What would the weather be like in Twilight? Does anyone remember? Yeah, Ron?
Maybe a little misty.
Like a little misty. And how would that make us feel?
Cold?
Cold or like moody, you know, like a teenager. I don't know, but it affects us, right? And so that environment and that time is part of your setting, right? And setting is in literature, it's in movies, it's in plays, like the backdrop. It sets the stage. So we're going to write down the definition of setting in our notebooks on page 1. Okay? So setting is the historical moment in time and the geographic location that a story takes place in. Okay? So it's like it happens in the story, right? So I'm going to repeat that for you so that we get that right. And you can look up here if you need to just see it written out. So it's the historical moment in time, and it's the geographic location in which the story takes place, okay? So the historical moment in time is important, and the location is important. So we're gonna talk now in class and just get our ideas out about moments in time and places from books that we love and movies that we love, okay? So I just want you to turn to your neighbor really quick and talk about a historical moment in time and a location from a book that you like. And then we'll just share in large group. But just turn to your neighbor for, maybe like 15 seconds or so. Ready? All right, so who would like to share first? Group 1 or group 2? Okay, Clarissa?
Yes, a location, maybe Hogwarts.
Hogwarts.
Yes.
Good. All right, and what's that from?
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter. Okay, and then maybe group 2, can you give us a location, a time period? So like a moment in time from one of your books.
Maybe like in the future, let's go 2020.
The future. Great. And what is that from?
I was thinking of a movie, not a book, but Avatar?
Yeah, and it's good because, movies are written, right?
Yeah.
So they're scripts too, they're literature too, and they're fiction. These are the elements of fiction, right? Okay, so now we are going to learn our cheer, and our cheer has to do with the setting. But this cheer is really important because setting's important. Setting affects the characters in your novels, and when you read To Kill a Mockingbird, you're going to get really into it because you're going to see how in chapter 1, when they describe the setting, how it impacts the characters and their values, and how the location is so important to your characters, okay? But let's learn it. So everybody up on their feet, all do it once, and then you do it, and we'll do it all together, okay? All right. Setting. Set the scene. Set the scene. Set the scene, scene, scene. What time? When? What place? Where? The setting's out there. The setting's out there. Backdrop. Okay, guys, ready?
Yes.
I'll do it with you, then we can do it on our own. Okay, ready? Set the scene. Set the scene. Set the scene, scene, scene. What time? When? What place? Where? The setting's out there. The setting's out there. Backdrop. All right. So So the last time